I mean, I don't know. It looks a little light to me.
All right, let's talk about it. They just released the casting for the new Buffy reboot series. I've already made a video about why I don't think the show is going to work, but now we have the diversity problem coming up again. Because the director is an Asian woman, I knew she would find a way to put an Asian person in the cast. Here's what's about to happen to her character, and we know this because of years of what's happened to black characters. When these reboots come up, they have a tendency to start overcorrecting. Everything that by today's standards would not fly in a series, they're going to try to retroactively fix, right? But here's the inherent problem with that. Diversity is a foundational tool. It's not a personality trait. But when you only have one person in that main cast who's representing that demographic, what ends up happening is they become the representation for everyone. The way to fix this is to add more characters from that demographic. Because when you don't, they get backed into a corner. Their character's going to get backed into a corner because production doesn't want to make them unlikable or seem like they're racist. Anytime you try to make a cultural reference, it's going to seem like pandering. The actor for that character is going to end up taking the brunt of all the representation, not just from this show, but from years and years of not having the representation of anybody else that looks like them on screen. So yes, there is a problem with the fact that we're not seeing more people of color on that main cast. I do see the kid from Unprisoned. I think he is mixed. But it's so beyond that. I don't care about taking old IP and putting in the diversity and everything else that we wanted to see when it first came on. Leave it where it is. I want new shows with diversity baked into the DNA. I don't want cast-offs, and I don't want afterthoughts, especially with projects that are going to pale in comparison to what the original was. You are anything like me. Growing up, you already inserted yourself into stuff that didn't include you in the first place. I don't want to be included in your half-ass ideas, especially right now when we know that the execution is not there. Since you're already going ahead with it, here's what I suggest. Make sure that her character is not hanging out there by herself. You have to put her around more people of color. You want to back yourself into a corner, back yourself into that one. And make sure the writer's room reflects that.